The Cosmic Grace, text by Haevan Lee. During the journey, I met her for the first time. It smelled like thick fog when I met her, and I couldn't tell whether she was a woman or a man. Even now, after some time has passed, I had yet to ask about her gender. From the few conversations we had, and the slight silhouette of her breasts, I see her as more of a woman. We speak different native languages, so it was challenging to fully communicate at first, but we always stay curious about the things that the other person had to say. She describes herself to be cynical and critical, but always makes jokes and lightens up the mood. And whenever she is shy of her jokes, the fruits on her head twinkles and shakes. One day, the fruits vibrated and dyed her face in the fruit's color, and orange-colored juice dripped off her face. I didn't say anything so that she wouldn't be embarrassed. In the meantime, another little fruit had grown behind her left ear. Every morning, she eats the plum and fresh fruit on her body. The juice pops in her mouth, and from the tip of her tongue, fluid gouges out and seeps deep into the bumps of her tongue. The leaves on her head trembles. At the same time, all of what was there gets swallowed, and the organs feel and absorb the nutritions. She feels euphoria. She is not fully vegetarian, but she usually prefers vegetarianism. There are several reasons why she prefers vegetables to meat. 1. It somehow seems less violent. Whenever she sees raw meat filled with blood, she is reminded of the violent scenes. 2. It is how mankind can live together. We need too much land, water, work, and food to produce meat, and in this limited resource, billions of humanity cannot all eat meat. The meat industry is a structure that cannot be combined with socialism. Someone is always starving, and if many people eat vegetables instead of meat, there will be those who won't have to starve. 3. There are too many options around us. It is a pain in the neck to choose from the various menus at the restaurant. It is easier after eliminating menus with meat. 4. It requires a lot of chewing to digest meat, but because she has weak teeth, she feels a lot of discomfort. 5. She feels lighter and healthier. On a very rare occasion that she sees meat that looks very delicious, she feels the urge to try it, and sometimes does. The roots of her beloved fruit continue to grow from the head to the blood vessels in her body and then slowly spread to all her organs. One day, she cut her ring finger while turning the pages of the pictures she was printing. She opened the wound and pulled out the white glimmering roots. She wrapped the roots around her finger like a ring. Later, she showed me the cut and asked me if it looked like a wedding band, and made a joke that she was proposed to today. Her fruits twinkle and flicker. I met her again at the end of the year, and she looked much more frail than before. The lean roots showed through her thin and dry skin and made her look more pale. Even the rich smell of thick fog that used to radiate from her was barely there. She gave me one of her fruits and a handwritten letter as a parting gift.